What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we have a new bowling ball review. We're reviewing the latest asymmetrical solid coming out of the Storm catalog, the Absolute Power. So guys, make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's a free, easy way to help support the channel. And ultimately, it's all YouTube really cares about is the amount of subscribers. And I'd appreciate if you guys could help me out in that regard. If you like the jersey I'm wearing in this video or in any of my videos, coolwick.com, promo code Napoles10. That'll get you 10% off your entire order. That's NAPOLES10 for the record. And then if you want to order this Absolute Power or anything bowling related, there'll be a link down below in the description. It's a great way to help support the channel. This ball spinner that the ball is currently spinning on, it's by a company called DH Lab, and it is a direct way to help support the channel. Supporting them directly helps support me. I'd really appreciate it. So let's talk about this Absolute Power. It is a solid version of the Absolute that came out last January. And what I mean by that is that the formulas for the covers are the same, just one of them was a pearl, or one of them was a hybrid rather, and now this one is a solid. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. It features the same Sentinel core that was in the original Absolute, which in 15 pounds has an RG of 2.48, which is on the lower end, a max differential of 0.050, which is on the upper end of medium, and a PSA of 0.021. So it has a very high asymmetry. All that means is that the ball is going to flare a lot and want to hook a lot. And what's going to make this ball special is the shell. It's the R2S Deep Solid. So from everything I've gathered, what it means that deep part of the R2S is that it's supposed to be a little bit cleaner and produce a little bit more shape. R2S in general is already a very weak cover stock that already produces a lot of shape. Think of balls that have R2S like High Road Pearl, IQ Tour Solid, IQ Ruby. Those balls are pretty clean through the fronts regardless if they're solid, pearl, hybrid, whatever. So this ball is going to want to be a little bit cleaner, but the engine driving this ball is going to be very, very strong. I've seen comparisons to like a virtual gravity. You know, a lot of you guys maybe have never even threw the virtual gravity when it came out all those years ago. Something a little bit newer that I'm thinking could be something like the Codex. Very similar core numbers, R2S base formula for the cover, stronger core, weaker cover, typically ends up being house shot killers. So we're gonna find out if that is going to be true. The layout is the same layout that I've been using on everything, is 30 by 4.5 by 30. Guys, let me know down below in the comments. Are you guys considering getting this Absolute Power? Why or why not? We'll see you here on lane 1 on a fresh, typical house shot. All right, first shot of the video here, reviewing the all-new Absolute Power. You're gonna see a ball motion that's very clean through the fronts for a solid, with a very smooth arcing back end motion. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what we're looking for out of that ball. Relatively clean for a solid, but very continuous arcing motion in the back. Let's get back to that. So I'll throw a couple more shots from this same spot, then I'll go over like what kind of use cases I can see myself throwing this ball in. Kind of spun that one a little bit. But see, the weaker cover allows it to kind of shape a little bit more down lane, because that could have easily been a washout, even for Samstown. All right, same shot here, but I'm gonna try to not throw it out the window, or rather, I'm not going to throw it out the window. Much better shot coming here. There we go. Yeah, so let's talk about use cases with this Absolute Power. On the fresh, because it's a asymmetrical solid, with a big engine and a big cover, or any time that I have a lot of friction down lane and a lot of early friction. When I need something to clear the fronts, that's gonna be that ball. Yeah, this ball on early friction on the fresh is going to be really, really good. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be a great ball on house shots. Didn't throw that one all that great, but got enough. House shot after all. Let's just keep throwing high quality shots. Now for me personally, I've always been a fan, like I said earlier, about stronger core, weaker cover solids. And this is just adding to that really good legacy there. Guys, that could have and probably should have been 0. Hashtag house shot. All right, again, let's just throw a better shot. And that last one got super, super lucky. Oh my God. All right, look, I'm not one to bring up old stuff, but the Absolute last year, I ranked at number 17 out of 22. Ultimately, it was a ball that I just didn't like. But this Absolute Power is much better for me already than the original Absolute. I got room right. I got room when I hit my mark. I haven't missed left yet, but I imagine I'd have room with that too. And really, I haven't moved yet. I'm bowling by myself and I have a ton of room, so no need to move yet. But I will here in a couple shots. Maybe after this one I'll move. Oh, there we go. That went a little high. I thought I hit my mark. I thought I threw that pretty good. So I'm gonna move like 3 and 1, maybe 3 and 2 off that shot. So this is gonna be like 3 and 1, 3 and 2 left-ish, more or less. See it? Yeah, that might have been a bad shot. I definitely missed right. But seeing as that this ball comes out of box at 4,000, I think it's going to be very versatile in the sense of changing the surface. I think it's going to be very easy to hit this with a 2,000 pad if you wanted to just bring that reaction a little closer to you. Definitely sucks when the first miss of the video comes after your first move of the video. But in any case, we're going to go back to that same spot and make a better shot here. That should not have struck. I stuck like crazy. Yeah, that one I stuck like crazy. So tested the approaches. I think I can not stick from here on this shot here. There we go. Oh, Tim. All right, we're gonna move one left off that disgusting 7-pin. I thought I threw that so good too. So we're gonna throw it just as good here, make the right move, and it's gonna be 10 back. There we go. Yeah, that was it right there. Right part of the lane, good executed shot, 10 back. What more can you ask for? Yeah, we're in the right spot now. All right, we'll throw a couple more shots from this spot, round out the video. I think we've seen everything that we need to see from this ball. Yeah, I mean, I think we're pretty much done, but we're gonna throw a few more. All right, same spot. I mean, the 6 kind of did a little extra work on that 10, so I may have to make a move, but I'm not going to. Too many good shots in a row from here. That should see it. Yeah, no need to move. We're just gonna, we'll keep going. It's funny that even after all these years that I've been doing ball reviews and stuff, I still get excited every time we get something new, especially when it's good like this. Oh, maybe a little slow. Maybe a little slow. Let's check. Hold on. Yeah, that was like a ½ mile an hour slow. So we'll throw one more really good shot, then we'll wrap up the video. It'll definitely be interesting to see where this ball ends up stacking up at the end of 2024. So far, it's the best one of 2024 because it's the first ball I've drilled of 2024. There we go. That's a good one to end it on. So guys, if you're looking for a strong asymmetrical solid, that's not going to be your typical asim solid, where it's not going to hook right at your toes and nothing down lane. If you're looking for an asim solid that's going to be a little bit cleaner through the fronts because of that R2S deep solid, and it's going to be very smooth arcing, that banana shaped ball instead of that hockey stick shaped ball, really take a look at that Absolute Power. Releases on January 19th.